Welcome to Tamsy Fae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsy Fae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsy Fae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsy Fae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join, if there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8 ball, for the magic 8 ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsy Fae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, Fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take time to settle. And here are some photos of Ms. Beastie, Mr. Lucky Pug, and Miss Floppy. Tamsy should be arriving soon. Welcome to Tamsy Fae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsy Fae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsy Fae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsy Fae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list, you will be added when you join. If there is no space, you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are random.
Hello everyone, welcome, thank you DUC for your donation, thank you my Traveling Gypsy Tarot for 9 months of being a member, I appreciate you so much. Thank you everyone for being here, happy Wednesday, Witchy Wednesday, right? Hello everyone, welcome. Hi Tammy, hi Dr. Fizza, hi Danny, welcome everyone, hello. Hi Fiza, hello everyone. Welcome, hi Nadia, hi hello. Hi Luna, welcome everyone. Hi Danny, content, hello, haven't seen you in a while, welcome. Hi Twin Soul, hi love. Welcome everyone. Everyone's here. Hi Philia. Welcome everyone. There's no theme tonight. It's ask any questions you want, like always. So I'm my throat problem. I don't know. I think I'm having too much acid or something. I have no idea. Sorry about that, but it's still a thing. Hi Mars, how are you? How's everyone? Welcome. Hi Jasmine. Nice to see everyone. Hi Diamond Girl. Hello. Hi Jay. Hi Butterfly. So thank you. If anyone's new here, it is exclamation mark join with no spaces in between, followed by your question. Yeah, so if you're on the free list, I do your question if you're here or not. If you're in the lounge, Nightbot chooses people at random. Nightbot is just a robot program thing. It's not a real person that chooses people at random to be put onto the free list. So if you're on the free list, I do your reading. If you leave and come back, you can write exclamation mark position to see where you are in the live, or exclamation mark timestamps to find where your timestamps are. I'll also put the timestamps in the comments of the live when it's done. So any donations and VIP members go above regular free readings. There's no theme readings tonight, so yeah, I am here for 2 hours, so there's a lot of time to get a reading still. Thank you, Vilia. I'm doing good, Bernard. I'm not sick, I just have, I don't know, acid, I guess. Still not sure what to do about that, but hopefully it goes away. Yesterday it was too cold to open my window, so my window's open today, so it's probably gonna help. Because yesterday it was too cold to have the window open. I'm doing good. Thank you. I have a legal disclaimer in the description of the live if you want to check that out. Also, do private readings if you want to check that out. That link is in the description as well. But I'll switch the screens to get started. I am thinking about doing more live streams during the day. I'm gonna keep my evening ones. But does anyone know if there's a good time during the day to do lives? Hi Bernard. Bernard's in the house. Woohoo! Hi Dwayne. Um, yeah, I have a prescription. I tried 2 different prescriptions, but my body doesn't like the pills that are for it. I'm still taking them anyways, but I'm just I don't know. I'm just a mess. I'm going to switch the screens before I get distracted because ADHD, I can easily get distracted, talk to these guys all night and not read any cards. Oh man. Hi Firebird, hello. DC, thank you so much for your donation. Will my son be okay spring quarter at New University? Ooh, that sounds exciting. Let's see for DC. Is there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give DC a message? Will DC's son be okay this spring quarter at the New University? New University. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give DC a message? I think this is what wanted to come out. Ace of Wands is in the dark. Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give? Do you see a message about her son or how he's doing during this new spring quarter at the new university? Hopefully I'm saying that right. What did you guys say? I wanted to use these because I just felt like it was a flamingo type of night. Movie Master, why it's a flamingo type of night, and I have no idea. It's just a. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna read the cards as they are because they're all sticking, but I feel like these are the ones that want to come through. Doesn't mean they're all negative just because they came out that way, but we're gonna read them how they are. It's the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is like a new beginning, a new excitement, new things with starting the spring quarter in a new university. So I feel like there may be a mix of both. That excitement, that fresh start, that, having that boost of drive and motivation. But sometimes that can sometimes lead to some backfiring energy as well, right? The Six of Pentacles there, so it may be a struggle to find that balance at first. But with the Nine of Cups, right, succeeding, being there for fulfilling their goals or dreams, that sort of thing, I feel like is coming through. I feel like they will have some sort of sense of satisfaction, but I feel like there's this energy of making sure that your son does take care of themselves, doesn't get too excited or like use up too much energy and have a burnout. For the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like it may be a slow start in connecting with other people or learning how this new university does things or how things work. Maybe a little bit of a slower progress. There's the Eight of Pentacles in the dark too, so I feel like they will be focused on developing their skills and their knowledge and the things that they're meant to do at this new university. So I feel like the energy is coming through. Seems like a very normal standard of approaching a new thing like that. And a magician definitely wanted to come out in the light. So making magic happen, right? That sense of motivation, that sense of determination, being able to utilize all the resources that may be available towards him and that sort of thing as well. That there's a secret message underneath as well. Two of Pentacles, maybe having choices and decisions to make of what's priority and how they can adjust their time management to deal with it all. I don't know if this university is more of a faster pace than what they're used to, or slower pace, but he'll want to keep up the fast pace of what he's used to. Not quite sure how that's going to play out for him, but it does seem overall positive. There's nothing really here that's very negative. Is there something more specific you would like to ask with that, DC? No? If you want me to clarify anything or have something specific to ask, just to let me, Moonbeam know. Butterfly! A general for butterfly. What does butterfly need to know? Happy Wednesday. Yes. What does butterfly need to know? What does butterfly need to know right now from the flamingos? During spirit guides, dancers, fingers, or fae, they want to come and give butterfly a message. The world, you have the full world in your hands. Isn't that great? I guess they're on top of the world. They're not in your hands this time. You're on top of the world, so that is a very positive energy, right? That's a big confidence boost right there, right? The Five of Swords is in the dark, so I feel like you're gonna be overcoming any changes and challenges that you've been dealing with. I feel like you're standing strong on your word, and that is a good energy for you. Like, don't back down. Don't give in to something you don't want to give into. There is the Seven of Pentacles and Light too. So I feel like whatever growth you've been putting your time and energy into, I feel like you are going to get some success with that. I feel like it's also about like evaluating your progress already, like making sure that you are taking note of the small achievements that you've made so far. Um, don't sell yourself too short. Sometimes, we don't have this huge big success. Um, Even though we do, we just kind of get in little tiny small steps along the way. So I feel like it's a matter of recognizing that and celebrating that. For the Empress in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of still not feeling quite exactly grounded or steady in whichever direction you're trying to go into right now, because I just feel like there's a sense of um I don't know if it's just being a little bit possessive or a little bit more cautious of your spending or your energy or what's going on with that. But I do feel like things are going to be improving overall. You have the Page of Pentacles in the dark, so maybe someone's a butt cheek and may try to discourage you from whatever path you're trying to take right now. But I feel like you are standing on your word, you're not backing down, and I feel like the Queen of Wands, she's very bold, very direct in her communication, so I feel like that is coming through for you. The Page of Pentacles is in the dark. I just feel like there's this energy of maybe a lack of ideas a little bit, maybe delays, maybe some creative blocks trying to come through. The Empress too could be a little bit of creative blocks, not knowing which way to start or what's next. The Queen of Wands, being bold, being charming, sexy, vibrant in your energy, because you're on top of the world, right? The world is here, so I feel there is going to be some achievement, some success coming your way. I feel like you're just ready for the next big cycle of whatever that is for you that's beginning, and there's going to be some positive energy there. Yeah, right? Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands. Eights are like infinity symbols too, right? So being able to manifest an abundance of success is becoming your way. Rewards for your hard work. See, I told you that the flamingos had to come out tonight. They're more positive. I feel like none of the flamingo cards can be negative, right? They all look happy. Hello! What is the core energy of Hello's soul in this lifetime? That's a good one, Hello. Maybe don't forget Teresa, to put her up because she bought a membership. I feel like buying a membership during a live is like a donation. Let's see. For hello, is there any spirit guides, dancers, angels, or fae? What is the core energy of hello's soul in this lifetime? Didn't want to come out. It must not be your energy. What is the core energy of hello's soul in this lifetime? Ooh. You have the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Cups. So nines is all about completion, release, what you need to release, what you need to let go of when you're moving forward throughout this lifetime too. You have the Justice in the dark. So I feel like it's a matter of trying to find your balance, what things you need to take accountability for, or which ones, you can release from you that you don't need to hold on to anymore. Because with the Justice card in the dark, I just feel like there's this energy of avoiding something or feeling like things are not fair and just kind of like dwelling on something from the past. And there's a Nine of Swords in the dark too, so I feel like that's a matter of you like rising above, getting over any things that may be um holding you back or restricting you from moving forward, because I feel like you're just like releasing that, right? Facing your fears, being able to accept support or accept help and move forward seems to be something that's still kind of like a lingering in your energy. For the 10 of Wands in the dark too, it's a matter of taking that weight that's on you lifted. um A lot. A lot of flamingos, right? I said tonight is flamingo night. We have lots of flamingos, right? Flamingos just make you like, how can you not look at a flamingo and smile, right? They're so cute. They're so strange looking at the same time. Nine of Cups, right? I feel like your fulfillment, your energy for this is to really like focus on your dreams, your desires, making sure that you are embracing joy and self fulfillment and doing what you want to do for yourself. Two of Pentacles here is like, you don't always have to juggle everything around. You can take some time for yourself. You don't have to please everyone, which I know is hard sometimes. It's easier to please other people than focusing on pleasing ourselves, but that's your purpose. So you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Release the negativity, especially releasing negativity from like a past life, because that's not even valid anymore at all. That's like so last life ago. Yeah, but yeah, focusing on your energy um seems to be your core responsibility right now in this lifetime. You're welcome. Hello. Tammy, will G be peaceful today? We had an argument yesterday. Oh man, let's see for Tammy. What's going on in Tammy's energy with G? For any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message. Will G be peaceful today? We had an argument yesterday. Ooh, card fell before. It is the Chariot. The Chariot looks happy. Well, G, be peaceful. They had an argument yesterday. Oh man. So you have the death card in the dark. So I feel like G's energy is like resisting making any sort of changes, or they're not gonna change. They're who they are, at least for today. The Chariot seems to be like there is gonna be some positive movements moving forward, even though there's still gonna be, Chariot's always been moving forward in a positive light, like making movement. But with that movement in the positive direction, there's still obstacles and challenges and roadblocks or detours or, things that are in your path anyways. Maybe G feels like things are unfair things are in jest kind of thing, you know? Things are not balanced between the two of you. The Nine of Swords is in the dark, so I feel like whatever it is, G may overcome it and rise above and let some of that, I don't know, argument energy go a little bit. I feel like there's possibility for the two of you to have a peaceful conversation with the Page of Pentacles here, being able to, you know, be realistic with your goals, learn something from this sort of thing. Yeah, that could be a tough one that needs to be worked out. You know, I know for us, we just do our own thing. We clean our own messes. We do our own thing. Um, we don't have like a chore list or anything. I don't know how old G is, but mine are all young adults as well. But you know, they're still kids. Let's see. What do the cards have to say about this? What advice could give to Tammy? What advice could we give to Tammy about this energy? The Nine of Cups. I don't know if G is like focused on fulfilling some sort of dream or desire or what's going on with that. The Six of Pentacles is in the dark as well. For the Six of Pentacles in the dark, I just feel like, you know, I don't know if G feels like there's strings attached to this or if you feel like there's strings attached to this. Because I feel like G's in a mindset where she doesn't really feel like she owes anything. So I have no idea what that is about. The Ace of Pentacles is in the dark too. So struggling with... I feel like she's struggling with making money. But I feel like it's more about that low energy and just not knowing how to start things. Yeah. You know, like I don't know how you do your stuff, but we do we do the same thing every day. You know, 7 days a week we do the same things. Can you guys still hear me? I think my camera froze. I think it's okay now. The camera froze. Everything was like completely stopped for a second. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I froze again. I'm not quite sure what's happening. Moonbeam is fixing it. Tammy, if you want to email me or message me on Discord, feel free. We could chat. If you like. My email is in my about page. And I think it's also in the my Discord, I think is in my yeah, my Discord and my email, which if you want to check that out. Moonbeam is trying to fix this. I don't know why it's being a butt cheek. Is it working now? I think it's working. Thank you. Yeah, adult kids are challenging. Ours are 17 to 27. It's tough having older kids. Mars! Let's see from Mars. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Mars a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? 27? Yes, yes. It never stops. You never stop being a parent, right? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Mars a message? So for the Page of Pentacles, I feel like there's an energy of having some good news, right? I feel like for a Page of Pentacles or in the light, I feel like there's this energy of having success or having some good news about some sort of success or achievement or something. I'm not quite sure if this is like news about a new job, a new offer, a new something, because I feel the sense of you being more ambitious, more goal oriented, and practical with your ideas, your motives, or whatever's going on with that. You have the Star too, so whatever this is, the universe is blessing it or giving you that guiding light of how to move forward with that. For the Star and the Light too, I feel like there's this energy of being inspired and creative and just seeing things a little bit more clearly, or maybe it's just because your alignment is better, your mind, heart, and soul is aligned. You have the Nine of Wands in the dark, so I feel the sense of being a little bit less rigid or a little bit less defensive and a little bit more compromising a little bit. You know, I just feel the sense of things may feel a little bit less heavy. The Knight of Cups is in the dark too, so I don't know if there's been some conflict with the Nine of Wands and the Knight of Cups in the dark that may just be fading away. What's going on here with the Nine of Wands and the Knight of Cups? What's going on here with the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Cups? The Eight of Cups is in the light. Yeah. For the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like good luck, good timing, good karma's on your side. The Eight of Cups, I feel like you're moving past this, like I said. So maybe the wheels are just turning. This person's going to distance themselves from you, and things are just going to pick up pace in a better direction. So yeah, I feel like you're being more leaning more towards developing something between the Page of Pentacles and the Star. Maybe the Ace of Wands is also a spark of something that's being a little delayed or a little bit postponed. But yeah, that's what I got. Six of Cups, right? Nostalgia energy coming through, making some happy memories, maybe some playful energy coming through. Ace of Wands. It's kind of like, yeah, at a pause, something being a little bit blocked, but I feel like you're going to figure it out and continue letting the Knight of Cups, whoever they are, fade away. Voila! Who is my next lover when I meet him? I'm single. Hi, Bernard. How are you? Is there any... I don't know. I always feel weird when I get blocked from saying spirits. They just kind of like block me. It's like, nope. Let's try this again. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Koala a message? Who is Koala's next lover, and when will Koala meet him? Let's see. How many cards? You're gonna try that again. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Who is Koala's next lover, and when will she meet him? Ooh, the magician. There's gonna be some magic sparks going on there, right? Some great chemistry. They could be a Gemini or a Virgo. Let's see. For Koala, who is Koala's next lover? I feel like this is the one that wanted to come through. Ooh, some deep intimacy. Even the devil in this deck doesn't look scary. They all look very pretty, very content, very lovey. I feel like with Magician, single for eternity. Oh man, no, I feel like you are going to find someone. And I feel like there's going to be some strong intimacy between the two of you as well. It may take some more time before you meet them, but I feel like you will. The Queen of Wands is in the dark, but it's just a matter of you building your ego, being more confident in yourself. Or if you're very confident in yourself, maybe it's a matter of tuning it down a little bit to allow someone to come into your energy. You have the Eight of Wands in the dark too. So I feel like it's a matter of being creative, but also like figuring out what your next moves are and not canceling plans or looking for plans that you can attend to and putting yourself out there a little bit more as well. Because I feel like you may have to juggle some things. I don't know if it's juggling your priorities of being going out and meeting something or doing something else. Now let's see, what exactly does this mean for Koala? The Wheel of Fortune. Luck, timing, and destiny is not quite on your side, but you do have the Six of Cups. So maybe you'll meet someone that you used to know in your childhood that may come around. You also have the King of Swords. Who is this King of Swords? Who is this? The King of Swords could be the Gemini. Remember I said it was a Gemini or a Virgo? The King of Swords is the air sign, so it could be a Gemini. You attracted engaged man. Don't know why. Oh man. Maybe he's your King of Wands, right? That could so be it. The King of Swords. The King of Swords is even better, right? The King of Swords is someone who's very mature, very serious in their energy. They could be very active. They're very honest. You know, they are clear-minded. They have realistic thoughts and expectations. So let's see what is going on with this King of Swords energy. The Queen of Swords. Oh my goodness, you could be a power couple. Look at that. Told you it was flamingo night. Good things are happening already. Yeah, right? These two look so good together. You know, maybe you have to be on this side so you're facing each other, but you have dragons here protecting you as well. Um, yeah. So don't turn them down because they're engaged, right? Maybe they made a mistake and engaged the wrong person, and they really what they truly want is their Queen of Swords here. You know? I don't know if Gemini's are sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, or some other sign in their chart, but you know, could be fun. You know, sometimes people just end up with the wrong person by accident, you know? Then they find the right person and then they make those adjustments. You're welcome, Koala. For Danny, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Danny a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Danny a message? What does Danny need to know in general? Page Pentacle, it just seemed like I wanted to be in the light for you. I feel like some good news is coming your way. I feel the sense of you being more ambitious, more realistic in your goals and expectations, showing up a little bit more as well. Oh man, yeah, I feel like there's some good news, or someone's gonna communicate with you really soon with good energy. But I feel like if you're waiting for someone to reach out to you, communicate with you, whatever's going on there, I feel like they are holding back. I feel like they may not be 100% trustworthy. I'm not quite sure what that is for you. Yeah, the Three of Swords in the dark, so you may reveal some sort of truth, or they may, you may learn something from this person who is holding back on you, or, not treating you fairly. For the King of Pentacles in the dark, I don't know if it's this person or not, but I feel like someone else is going to step up in your energy and take responsibility or accountability for their actions. I feel like there's two different people coming in here. I feel like the Page of Pentacles is related to this Judgment card, who's going to come and make things right for you despite whatever this other person is doing here. What does Danny need to know about this Page of Pentacles? Yeah, the Four of Cups in the dark. So I feel like the Four of Cups may have been guarded and protecting themselves a little bit more, but I feel like they can now release that sense of control. They may want to see where they fit in your life. I don't know if this is like a love situation or a collaboration at work or something. But the Knight of Pentacles is in the dark. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles, maybe they want to be this page of, or they are this Page of Swords now, but they're wondering if they could step it up in your energy and be your Knight of Pentacles, right? Someone who is reliable and patient and practical in their energy. And a little bit more stable as well, right? What is the love energy that's trying to come through here with this Two of Cups? I feel like this somehow turned into a love reading. Wish. This is someone you wished for, apparently. Someone you wished for is coming into your life. So, that is what I got. Sometimes wishes do come true. Dr. Fizza, the next 7 days in love. What's coming for Dr. Fizza in the next 7 days? Apparently magic is happening. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Dr. Fizza need to know in the next 7 days? What is coming for Dr. Fizza in love in the next 7 days? Ooh, dream energy coming through. What is coming towards Dr. Fizza in the next 7 days? What's coming towards Dr. Fizza in the next 7 days? Let's see what this is about. You have the Magician in the light, so I feel that magic coming through for sure, right? The sense of determination, the sense of attraction, and just manifesting. I feel like the Two of Pentacles, you are going to meet someone, like have a connection with someone. Not quite sure if this is someone you know or not. It does come with the Nine of Cups too. So, right, dreams come true kind of energy, that satisfaction. That sense of joy and having fun and excitement. There is a Six of Wands though. Why the Six of Wands in the dark here? Because I kind of feel like this person may be a little bit has an ego, or maybe a little bit arrogant in their energy, or they may just appear a little bit arrogant just because they could possibly be a Leo, right? The Six of Wands is a Leo. Sometimes Leos, they're kind of like peacocks, right? Peacocks, the male peacock wants to put on a show for the female. I kind of feel that kind of sense of ego coming through with the Six of Wands here in the dark. Right? Seven of Wands. Wanting to stand their ground and prove themselves towards you. But they may not do it in the right, they may mess that up a little bit with the Tower energy. What is going on with the Queen of Wands in the dark? The Page of Swords. It's going to be me. Oh, I thought that was you, Dr. Fizz. I was reading the wrong message. Sorry. I saw a message and I thought it was you, but it was not you. So yeah, I feel like they may want to, if they mess up the first time, I feel like they're going to try to communicate with you and have a second chance. But yeah, they may have a strong ego when they meet you, though. But that is what I got. I wasn't sure if it was a new person or not. Excuse me. For Dr. Fizza, was this a new person? Six of Pentacles is yes. Twin Soul. Future love reading. What is coming towards Twin Soul in love and romance? What is coming towards Twin Soul in love and romance? I feel like something's coming through. I feel like your Knight of Wands is a little shy. I don't know why, but I really feel like this Knight of Wands is a little shy at meeting new people. I feel like there's a brand new energy trying to come through. I don't know if you're going to feel like you have options, like you don't have to choose this person. So I feel like this person may think that you have other options and they may think that you wouldn't choose them to connect with. Because they're not really good at introducing themselves to someone new, I feel. But with the Seven of Cups too, I feel like there's this energy of if you choosing this person, I feel like they will step it up. It's just kind of like the initial connection seems to be a little bit, they struggle with a little bit. Because you have the Devil here, so I feel like they're very sensual in their energy, very good with intimacy and that sort of thing. You have the Nine of Pentacles in the dark too. And so I feel like there's this energy of them, not happy, but they're trying to find someone to settle down with. And I feel like they feel like that would make them happy. The Wheel of Fortune is in the light here too. The luck, timing, and destiny is on your side. The wheel is just spinning in your favor for connecting you with this lover. What is the love energy between this Knight of Wands and Twin Soul? What is the love energy between the Knight of Wands and Twin Soul? Right path, gifts. See, I don't know if this is a person that you do know, but right now you're just friends and they don't want to ruin their friendship. Maybe that is why they're holding back with expressing their feelings for you or what. I don't know, because you seem to be on the right path. Love is a beautiful journey. You're on the right path. And gifts. Love is the greatest gift. Love is the greatest gift is the ability to truly understand one another. Why is a friendship card here? The Fool. Like, I feel like this person doesn't want to risk making a mistake. But I feel like they want to express. I feel like this person knows you. I'm not quite sure if you know them or they know of you. Maybe they know you through other friends that you have. But I feel like they want to come out of their hermit shell and take that risk to express themselves towards you. That is what I got. Oh man. Okay, yeah. I feel like one of them is better than you realize they are, though. I feel like that is a strong energy twin soul. Not quite sure which one out of the two is, but I feel like one of them in a relationship, they're different than you would think they would be. Content! Let's see for content. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give content and message? there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give content and message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give content and message? What does content need to know right now? You have the Two of Swords and a Light, so I feel like you may be faced with a difficult decision where you may have to take a step back, weigh your options, and figure out what's going on there. I feel like it's a matter of making a choice of what you feel like makes sense to you, what feels right for you to do. But I do feel like it is for you to decide. Like, just take that time to reflect what your options are, what your decisions are, and how you're going to move forward with it. Because you have the Eight of Pentacles and the Light too. So I feel like this may be like a work situation. Because I feel like you're going to be like getting things done. And boosting your sense of confidence and just like showing up, like being more consistent in your work or being more consistent in your energy of how it's flowing. Because I feel like there's this energy of you putting in the time, showing up, and like that's improving your abilities or improving your skills or improving your situation. Even with the Three of Swords, you know, even though things are going to be tough, but I feel like you're going to be boosting your own energy. Um, there may be some sort of realization that you didn't know before that may be tough to deal with, but despite this huge challenge for you with the Three of Swords, you're going to be getting some good news, good communication, or new information about something that may let you see the light out of this energy. I don't know if it's like a big, huge disappointment of some sorts or what, but I feel like something's going to come out of it. What does content need to know about the Eight of Wands in the dark? Maybe this is devastating energy, whatever it is, may, slow down your productivity at first. Let's see, what's going on here? Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles in the dark twice. No, Eight of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. So, yeah, you have the Eight of Pentacles and Light. Because the Eight of Pentacles is like really about developing your skills, paying attention, mastering your craft, or mastering your abilities or gifts, whatever that is for you. And making some improvements there. You have the Ace of Swords in the dark. So I don't know if this Ace of Swords has anything to do with the Three of Swords here. This Page of Swords, I feel like there's someone who is inconsistent in their energy. Maybe they're all talk, no action. Maybe they're going to get fired and you're going to take their place. I'm not sure how this is going to play out for you, but I do feel like you're getting the better end of the deal. Temperance. Yeah, I feel like it'll be hard to move forward in moderation because some energies are going to be really fast, some energies are going to be really slow, and it's going to be a matter of trying to balance the two. That is what I got. Luna, hello. What is Biggie from Body Zeus Network career going to be like from now? From 2 months from now. Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Luna a message? What is Biggie from Body Zeus Network career going to be like in 2 months from now? What is Biggie's from Body Zeus Network going to be like in 2 months from now? You have the Fool in the dark. So I feel like as eccentric as Biggie is from Body Zeus Network, right? I feel like there may be a little bit of a lack of direction, maybe a little bit of poor judgment in her energy of where this is going in her career. She has the Five of Swords. So I feel like behind the scenes, she's been kind of like facing some challenges, maybe with her personal life or maybe not. Um, I'm not sure who this person is, but the Ace of Swords is in the light too. So I feel like she's leaning towards starting something a little bit new, that may make some drastic changes or some drastic short unexpected changes in her life. Um yeah. There's a Two of Swords as well. I feel like this is a difficult decision for her to make. I feel like she's been weighing her options. I feel like she's been brainstorming of ideas of how to do this and how to make the changes and all that sort of thing. The Nine of Wands is in the dark too. So I feel like there's this energy of her being unwilling to like compromise or avoiding some sort of thing. So I feel like she really much values her money and her fame and all that sort of thing. I'm kind of feeling like she is leaning towards wanting a change. What is this energy that's trying to come through from Biggie's from Zeus Network? Yeah, you know, the Knight of Pentacles, she may be wanting to perfect or boost her career in a different direction, because I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles, right, she's looking for that ambition. She's looking at practical, realistic goals moving forward that gives her a sense of stability. Um, yeah, there's the Four of Cups too. So I feel like she's been really thinking about something. Maybe she's had an offer and she's thinking about if she should accept it or not. That is what I got. Philia, can you look into the energy of Eric and I, no contact, and his energy towards Philia right now? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, names, or fae that want to come and give Philia a message? What is Eric's energy? What is the energy between Eric and Philia? What is Eric's energy? What is Philia's energy? What is the energy between the two of them? I feel like your energy, Philia, is the Eight of Pentacles in the dark. So I feel this energy of you feeling a little bit stuck in which direction to move towards now when it comes to Eric with no contact. Because I feel like there's this energy of um wanting some sort of clarity or word or something from Eric, but there's kind of been like feeling stuck on that area. And then for Eric, there's a Three of Pentacles in the light. So I feel like Eric's energy, even though he may think about you and wonder about what's going on there, I feel like he's more focused on um working on his goals and his visions and that sort of thing. And then the energy between the two of you is the Page of Swords in the dark. I feel like that's just kind of confirming the no communication right now. The lack of communication, right? With the Page of Swords. I just feel like, I don't know if it's just like feeling inconsistent right now, or if it's just a matter of having chaotic thoughts or what's going on with that. The Nine of Cups is in the dark as well. So I feel like in order for the two of you to open up your hearts to each other, you do have to open that door of communication. Either you or them. Because I just feel like leaving it right now is just kind of like that empty fulfillment, just feeling unsatisfied of not knowing. And the Fool is like no one's taking that leap of faith to open that door of communication, it seems. You know? Yeah. What else can we get for Philia about this energy? Nine of Wands is in the dark, so I feel like you're both a little bit guarded, or both a little bit stubborn, like refusing to compromise or give in. But there's a Lovers here, so I don't know what this energy is about. Like the two of you think about each other, but the two of you don't connect together. I don't know. That is what I got. Nadia, general reading for Nadia. Any spirit guides, angels, or fate, one can give Nadia a message. You have the Queen of Wands in the dark. I don't know if someone's like being a butt cheek towards you, like someone's being impulsive or ego driven or just driving you crazy with their ideas. Whatever that is. I feel like they're not as clear minded as you are, Nadia. Because I feel like you're more of the Knight of Swords, someone who is ambitious and focused and persuasive in their energy. And I feel like you have no time for their nonsense. So I feel like you're coming out of your shell, or you're coming out a little bit more being the stronger one or more assertive than you were before. And I feel like they can't keep up with your energy, or they can't keep up with the changes or the progress you've made. The Ten of Wands is in the light. I feel like you've been working really hard. You have a lot of responsibilities, a lot of things going on for yourself. And I feel like you don't have any time for someone to hold you back. The Knight of Cups is in the dark as well. What's going on with this Knight of Cups here in the dark? But I feel like there's someone else coming in your energy who's kind of like faking. I don't know if they just fake on their Instagram or what's going on with that. This is a lot though, but this came out with the Queen of Wands in the dark again. So yeah, that's confirming, right? The Knight of Cups in the dark again, confirming that we're on the right track here. The Three of Cups, I don't know if they want to collaborate with you, work things out with you, celebrate with you, but I feel like they don't have the best intentions towards you for some reason. I don't know if they're just using your connections to get into somewhere or what, but I feel like they're trying to complete some sort of cycle. The Four of Wands is in the light here. So I feel like there is going to be some sort of celebration or some sort of party or some sort of social event of some sort where you will get invited. And I feel like these people are going to show up. Yeah, the King of Pentacles. I'm not quite sure what these people's deal is with the King of Pentacles. I feel like they're just focused on, like, they don't have good intentions towards you. So be mindful of that, right? And what advice can we give? What advice can we give to Nadia? Nine of Cups. Yeah, Nine of Cups. I feel like it's just a matter of having that strength and not letting them persuade you to do something you're gonna regret later. But that's what I got. Love! Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give love a message? What does love need to know right now? Love need to know right now. What does love need to know right now? Oh, there's some negativity trying to come through here. I'm not quite sure what's up with that. They're all in the dark. The Five Pentacles in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of something improving, though, right? Five Pentacles, making some positive changes, being able to see clearly or get things paid or that sort of thing. So there does seem to be some sort of financial improvements is what I'm feeling. Yeah, the sun is in the dark too, but sometimes you can't have fun in the dark, right? With the sun in the dark, I just feel like it's kind of like a matter of finding the light in the darkness, just because there's some negativity or some disappointments, whatever that is, you can find some light somewhere in there. You have the Queen of Swords in the dark, so I feel like it's a matter of making sure that you're not the Queen of Swords in the dark and that's someone else. Because I feel this energy of someone being a little bitter or a little bit, focusing on what they can't do rather than what they can do. So if it's someone else, you don't want them weighing you down with their negativity. You have the Knight of Pentacles in the dark too, so I feel like there's this energy of being stubborn and maybe working way too much, not taking a break or not being easy on yourself. What is the Knight of Pentacles all about? The Nine of Cups, right? Making dreams come true, having that sense of satisfaction and achievement. I don't know if you're working really hard for that sense of satisfaction, but you gotta be mindful of not getting a burnout. You have the Four of Wands in the dark too, so I feel like I don't know if it's just a matter of cancellations or you canceling or it's the event being canceled. What's going on with the Four of Wands in the dark? The Stars. So yeah, I don't know if you have plans to go somewhere and it just doesn't work out. And if it doesn't work out or if it gets canceled or postponed, whatever it is, it was the universe's doing, right? With the star energies, the universe is blessing you with not being at the wrong place at the wrong time, kind of thing. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? Why is the Page of Pentacles here? Maybe because you're not supposed to hear from the Page of Pentacles, you're supposed to hear from the Knight of Cups, but they're delaying themselves. You twisted your ankle and you keep working? Oh my goodness. Yeah, you need to take a break. You need to be easy on yourself for sure. And it's like, yeah, the universe is going to cancel those plans so you don't go. But I feel like there's somebody else coming in your energy too who's going to try to get your attention. Or if you think you're supposed to meet someone, you're going to meet someone else instead. But that's what I got. You was getting prouder of yourself? Oh man. You're welcome, love. Faiza, hello. What is Faiza's aura like in colors? I feel like that is something someone needs to see you like in person. I don't really think you can see aura colors through cards, but we can see. I feel like these ones don't have very many cards, so we'll see. I mean, colors. Let's see, what is Faiza's colors and aura? I'm not sure how accurate the cards are going to be, but we'll see. Is there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What is Faiza's aura's colors? Is there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What are Faiza's auras and colors? Oh man, I'm seeing a lot of blue, so I feel like one of your aura colors is blue, right? And aura blue is kind of like your um throat chakra, I believe. So I feel like that's an energy that's coming through. Blue is like a calming, peaceful, happy color too. Yeah. Then there's yellow, right? Yellow is like your, I'm not sure the names. Blu-ray, yeah, I see there's a lot of blue, but I also seeing like yellow, the yellow coins and the yellow background, the yellow here as well, you know? So that could also be like your belly chakra. I don't know the proper names. I'm more into tarot than chakras and auras. But yeah, I do feel like the blue one is a good color, a good aura to have. Like you're a calm person. Yellow too. I feel like you trust your gut feelings and that sort of thing a lot. But that is what I got with that question. Do you want to ask another question that's more specific that I might be able to answer more better? You think you have pink too? Yeah, I don't doubt it. Dude, there is pink here too. Well, it's like a purpley pink. But yeah, I bet you do. I know my daughter, she has a very strong purple aura. Um, and it's kind of weird. And purple, yeah, yeah. Um, Ace of Swords. There's your pink there. That's for sure, right? The Ace of Swords. You know, I feel like you think clearly. You're very happy, very optimistic. You know, very clever. Being able to stay calm is a strong one too. That is what I got. Matthew. Tasha's current thoughts and feelings for Matthew. What, Tasha or Tasha? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give Matthew a message? What are Tasha's current thoughts and feelings for Matthew? What are Tasha's current feelings and thoughts for Matthew right now? Not too bad, right? There's a 10 of wands in the dark, so I feel like she's starting to let go of some of her guards or be more comfortable in your energy, right? Because I feel like um she may have a better understanding of you or her feelings towards you. There's a 3 of Pentacles. I feel like she feels the two of you get along well. You share similar goals or similar views or beliefs. I feel like that helps her feel more connected to you. You have the Page of Swords in the dark, so even though the communication may not always be perfect, yeah, 3 of Wands too, right? 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. So I feel like there's this energy of her feeling supportive towards you. I feel like she feels like there's like a natural connection between the two of you. The Ten of Swords, the Ten of Wands, I feel like she feels like she can let go of any old negative energy that she may have thought about you before and maybe have like a newer idea, a newer connection or newer thoughts and feelings towards you. I feel like there's a lot more thoughts coming through than feelings. What are Tasha's true feelings towards Matthew? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What are Matthew's what is Tasha's true feelings for Matthew? Oh, she has a lot of strength. She may have strong feelings towards you. She may not be able to decide exactly what her true feelings are, but she does see potential with the 7 of Pentacles in the dark. You know, maybe not quite sure how to nurture it or how to grow it, but there's something. You're welcome, Matthew. Bernard! So from Bernard, moon reading from March 27th to April 17th. How many females in loves and who? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Bernard need to know from... This wants to come out. What does Bernard need to know from March 27th to April 17th? What does Bernard need to know from March 27th to April 15th? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give Bernard a message? Ooh, the Two of Pentacles. I can feel you finding some females coming your way, Bernard, right? We have the Queen of Cups. Someone may be in a bad mood for whatever reason. I don't know. Maybe it's that time of the month. I have no idea. Just don't get her cranky, Bernard, or you may lose that one. The Queen of Cups, she is someone who is insecure, a little bit sensitive. Maybe she's too sensitive. The Hierophant is in the dark. So I feel like there may be an energy of you doing something a little bit different, something a little unexpected. Maybe it's a matter of surprising one of them, or someone may surprise you that may come out of nowhere. You have the Empress here, so I feel like she is very connected to you, or feels a connection towards you. Very sensual in her energy, right? I feel like she has good instincts of knowing that you're a good person. There's the Eight of Pentacles in the dark, though. So yeah, so even though you may have two options, one may be more open or more interested in you than the other. The other one I feel like is interested too, but they may be more guarded. You know, they may not be ready to fully express themselves towards you. What does Bernard need to know about finding a female in love between March 27th and April 17th? Ooh, you gotta step up your gameplay, right? You gotta be the Scorpio, right? The King of Cups is a Scorpio, so what cup are you gonna play, right? I feel the sense of you being more patient, more passionate, more, coming up with some new ideas. The star may not be a blessing and all that much, but you'll see which direction you need to go into when the time comes. But that's what I got. HGG, hello. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? You're welcome. HGGHH. What do I see about Jonathan towards HGG right now? Does he still love HGG and think about HGG? Do you think there's a chance for him getting back together? Or is it still a no? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give HGGHH a message? What does HGGHH need to know about Jonathan? Does Jonathan still love HGG? Does Jonathan still love HGG? Is there a chance for them getting back together? Is there a chance of them getting back together? So what's going on in Jonathan's energy right now that you need to know is the Three of Pentacles. So just because I feel like they may be thinking about you, but they may be thinking about others as well. Because I feel the sense of them feeling like they're seeking their options or looking to see what options they have available towards them. I feel like they're not really having a lot of luck with the Five of Cups in the dark. Like nothing is really fulfilling their feelings. Excuse me. With the Ace of Pentacles in the dark too, I feel like they're having some slow starts with really connecting with anyone. But I feel like they are having some love feelings towards you with the Knight of Cups, right? I feel like they're following their heart right now, trying to seek some romance, trying to seek some passion, being charming, but maybe when they try to connect with others, they end up thinking about you. Do you think the two of you have a chance? You have the Knight of Wands here, so I feel like there's a possibility if Jonathan decides that, you know, he wants to give it another chance. I feel like it all depends on his energy and his ego and how much he, you know, wants to resist it. Because there's the Eight of Pentacles in the dark, so I feel like he's not really putting a lot of effort into feeding into his desires right now. The Two of Pentacles, I feel like he may be going back and forth on his ideas, like should I give HGG another chance, or is it too late, or should I forget it? And I feel like he's going back and forth on that. What is Jonathan's potential love energy? What is Jonathan's potential love energy towards HGGHH? Secrets. Okay, so maybe he's hiding a secret from you, and maybe that is why he's avoiding you. That is what I got. I don't know. You're welcome, DC. Let me know if you have any questions, DC. Alice, general reading for Alice. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Alice a message? Is there any... I lost that card. I don't know. I think I found it. I was just making sure it was only one card. Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Alice a message. Oh boy, you have the Emperor, right? I feel the Emperor. If you're feeling very confident in yourself, I feel this energy of you hold the power over your situation right now. I feel like there may be a new opportunity coming your way. I feel this sense of you taking action. I feel like there's this energy of you taking action and leadership. I'm not quite sure what that is for you. You have the Page of Pentacles, so I feel like you haven't heard any communication yet. Maybe it's just being delayed. But you have the Five of Pentacles in the light. So even though there may be challenges around work or finances, whatever that is for you, you know, it may feel like a tower situation, but I feel like there's going to be some sudden unexpected changes that may challenge your routine or challenge your situation right now. Let's see what that is about, because you have the Queen of Pentacles in the dark too, so I feel this energy of feeling a little bit detached or a little bit needy for some reason. What's going on with this Queen of Pentacles in the dark energy? The Ten of Cups. Happy home, happy life, right? I feel this energy of having the fulfillment. Your wants and desires are aligned and clear. I also feel this energy of like a dream job opportunity maybe coming up. Maybe that's what that opportunity is with the Emperor. What's going on with the Six of Pentacles in the dark? What's going on with the Six of Pentacles in the dark? Yeah, right. You starting like planting a seed and watching it grow. So I feel like there's going to be some successes in one area or another. It may be still being delayed or dragging on, but I feel the sense of getting some answers really soon. Because I feel like there's this long-term progress is being made and like your patience is going to be paying off, leading to some sort of success. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor, right? Luck, timing, and destiny is on your side. Oh man, I can feel that for you. Donnell, hello. Current next actions towards crazy. For Danielle's current next actions towards crazy. Thank you for liking. I appreciate it. I'd appreciate it if everyone could like the live. It really helps. It doesn't just help the algorithm to notify you as well, but yeah, it does help. I mean, it does help the algorithm to also notify you when I'm live when you do press like on the channel, not just the hearts on the stream. Let's see, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give crazy a message? Ooh, there's a lot of things that want to come out here. We'll take that. We'll try this again. What are Danielle's current actions towards crazy? What are Danielle's current actions towards crazy? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give crazy a message? Oh man, they're all in the dark. I don't know if she's just like, if Danielle is just like dragging their feet and like holding back or resisting whatever their current energy or actions are. Because with the 8 of Swords in the dark, I feel like they are feeling less worried, less anxious, less, stressy about the situation. You have the moon here, so I feel like they are going to be coming clear with you, or coming clean with their thoughts and desires towards you, or taking action towards you, because I just feel like the moon in the dark, there's energy of, their thoughts going to be revealed towards you one way or another, right? I feel like they're letting go of that sense of anxiety or stress. The Queen of Pentacles is in the dark, so I feel like even though they are feeling better about it, they may still feel on guard, or a little bit I don't know, focus on themselves a little bit more than usual. The Judgment here, I don't know if they're worried or scared they're going to make the wrong judgment towards you. For the 8 of Cups, though, the 8 of Cups wanting to move forward to positive light with letting go of any stresses and worries, right? Let's see. What exactly is Danielle's current next actions? What exactly are Danielle's current next actions? The 7 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like they're kind of like going back and forth in their mind about what their next actions are towards you. And they're feeling like they don't know where to start or how to make things better, or what they should do to make things better between the two of you. I feel like with the Judgment card in the dark here, they are having a little bit of an imbalance. I feel like there's a decision they know they need to make, but they're kind of avoiding it right now. I feel like it's just because they're not sure, they're not confident enough in it. But, yeah, that is what I got. Thank you so much for your donation. You're welcome, Crazy. HGG, what do you see about my life in general? Let's see for HGG. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, and fae? What does HGG need to know about her life in general? Oops. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does HGG need to know about their life in general? What does HGG need to know about their life in general? Ooh, there's some negativity coming through here. You have the Knight of Pentacles, though. So I don't know if this is someone else coming to your energy, the Knight of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, sorry. I don't know if this is like a boss or who this person is, because I feel like they don't always make the best decisions, or like they come across as being really hard on you. Then all of a sudden they come across as being soft and, praising you for whatever reason. And I keep going back and forth on that. So I don't know if they're not sure how to act or react or what's going on there with the devil card and the energy. I mean, in the dark is energy, because I feel like there's this energy of, I don't know if it's a matter of like trying to break out of the toxic energy and then they keep swinging back towards it, or what. What's going on here with the King of Pentacles and the Devil in the dark? I don't know if you're dealing with an earth sign, like a Capricorn or a Virgo, or maybe even a Taurus. The Eight of Cups is in the dark. Yeah, so I feel like whatever's going on there's someone in your energy that has some unresolved issues that, I don't know if it's holding you back or causing some sort of blocks. Because I feel like, they're kind of just staying in the dead end situation that they're in instead of moving forward. The Three of Swords is in the dark. I don't know if it's just a matter of the two of you have like different values, different beliefs, different ideas. Why is the Three of Swords in the dark? Ace of Cups. I don't know if they wanted to start something with you, or they did start with something with you and it didn't work out. There's a King of Cups in the dark too, so I feel like they want to be very private. They don't want to explain themselves. They don't want to express themselves. They're holding back on their feelings and their thoughts. Even though they do see you as a Queen of Cups, someone who is very someone who's very like nurturing and loving, and you trust your inner voice and that sort of thing, like very emotionally wise in your energy. Why is the King of Cups here in the dark? Four of Cups. I feel like this person kind of like just lies there and like thinks about you and contemplates about you and can't decide what their next moves are. Or they go back and forth on their ideas. For the Ace of Cups in the dark, I just feel like there's this like emotional burnout, like blocking creativity, and that sort of thing. Is this person Jennifer? Not Jennifer. Sorry. Is this person Jonathan? Is this person Jonathan? Is this person Jonathan? The Nine of Wands is a yes card, but it's in the dark, so it's not a strong yes. Is this a different person? The Queen of Wands is the yes card, and as in the light is the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is someone who is unapologetically confident, has a big ego, very resilient, fearless. But I feel like that's not the same person as here, though. Maybe it is. I don't know if they hide behind their ego, like they have a lot of fears, but they act like they don't by having this huge ego. What's the advice for HGG? How is this affecting HGG's energy? What is the advice here? King of Pentacles in the dark. King of Pentacles, right? King of Pentacles is someone who like really is focused on their work and their career, making everything perfect. The Empress. I don't know if this is a work situation, because the Four of Cups, King of Pentacles, right? King of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, is like that work person, like someone who is very invested in their work and their career and that sort of thing. With the Four of Cups, it's like they spend a lot of time thinking about you. With the Empress here, looking for new opportunities. Like they feel like they have the power over the situation. The Seven of Cups, you're not really sure on how to direct this energy or this sense of authority. So I'm not really sure how this is advice for you or if it's your advice on you taking a better control over the situation and not allowing this energy to come through by choosing which direction you want to move towards. If that makes sense. This is very confusing energy. I don't know if there's multiple people coming through here or if it's just one that is causing some negativity in your energy. That's what I got. You're welcome. Could be him, maybe. Yeah. Diamond! When will Diamond get to spend quality time in person with SS and the Aries on Diamond's mind? Let's see for Diamond. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come give Diamond a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Diamond a message? When will Diamond get to spend time with SS in person? When will Diamond get to spend time with SS in person? I feel like that beginning is being delayed. I feel like there's still challenges the two of you have to overcome before you can see each other in person. With the Ace of Swords in the dark, I feel like it's just a matter of connecting, like being able to schedule both of your times together that when you can meet in person seems to be a challenge as well. The Five of Swords is in the dark, so I feel like some challenges are gonna be resolved or being able to resolve this issue and move forward. But it does seem to be like taking some time. Like there's some delayed energy. Ten of Wands is in the dark, so I feel like when as a bit of time passes, there'll be less tension or less challenges with planning a time and date for the two of you to connect in person. The Ten of Swords is in the light here. So, there still may be some stresses, but I feel like with the Three of Wands, you're going to be able to see or plan farther into the future of when's a good time to meet. Because the Three of Wands, right? It's expanding your view, making future plans, future decisions, realizing each other's potential and how this is going to progress. What does Diamond need to know about this energy? Yeah, the Ace of Cups, I do feel like SS does have genuine feelings towards you with the Ace of Cups here. Does want to talk and have this opportunity, does want to move forward with releasing the negativity, even though it may be taking some more time. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles, you're beginning to connect together, is coming, is growing. It's just taking its time. There's going to be some more delays before you connect, but that's what I got. Pure heart. What does pure heart need to know right now in general? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give pure heart a message? What does pure heart need to know right now in general? You have the Seven of Swords in the light, right? The Seven of Swords in the light. I feel like you're being more strategic in your planning. I don't know if you're just like cutting right down to the truth and not putting up with any more nonsense or anything like that, or what's going on with this energy. I feel this energy of you kind of like calculating your data or your resources or whatever that is with some plans. Maybe you're not telling everyone exactly what your plans are, right? They say the best success is when you get things done without anyone else knowing. You tell them after it's already done, not beforehand, to grow that success. And I kind of feeling that energy with you with this Seven of Swords here. For the Ten of Cups, right? Having that fulfillment, having that sense of success, right? Ten of Cups. I feel that your wants and desires are aligned and clear. Having that fulfillment, that total alignment, energy is like feeling so satisfying. For the Six of Cups in the dark, I feel like you're trying to figure out what things from the past are no longer serving you anymore so that you can move forward, right? The Six of Cups in the dark, I just feel this sense of nudging your way forward, figure out what you can let go of and what you need to keep. I feel like there's going to be some good communication coming through as well with the Page of Pentacles here. I don't know if it's a good news about a job offer or some sort of offer or some sort of commitment or some sort of thing that you've been working on to get that success, right? Because I just feel this sense of ambition, success, like realizing your goals are growing and has potential. For sure. And then you have the Two of Swords trying to come through as well with making or being faced with a difficult decision. What is this difficult decision that's coming through for your heart? What is a difficult decision coming through for your heart? The Knight of Pentacles, I feel like there is some success with taking action, right? Knight of Pentacles. Being patient, being able to finish what you started or perfecting what you started. Yeah, the Five of Swords, so there may be some changes and challenges that may come with it. So you may meet someone who has some disagreements with what your communication is between the two of you. But overall, it does seem positive. That's like what? Why the Ten of Swords? Not quite sure what the reading was, but the Ten of Swords is something coming to an end after a painful end with a brand new positive beginning. That's generally the Ten of Swords, right? Feeling exhausted by whatever was happening, but it coming to an end and rising above and having that positive outcome in the end. Gold Heart! Gold Heart, do you see a new connection with someone I met at the park? I was not ready to be open to him because of a current connection. Do you see us running to each other over again? Let's see for Gold Heart. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Gold Heart a message? Will Gold Heart meet up with this person again? Will Gold Heart and this person reconnect again? Will this person from the park reconnect or run into Gold Heart again in the future? The Three of Pentacles is in the dark. I feel like you will, because of the Ace of Pentacles, there will be a renewed beginning between the two of you again in the future, but it's going to take some time. I feel like you're going to run into more people with the Three of Pentacles before you run into that person again in the future. There is a Knight of Wands in the dark too, so I feel like that spark wasn't meant to happen as soon as it did. You know, I feel like it's not over. The death card's in the dark, it's not an end. The energy is still lingering. You know, you guys have not completed your cycle yet. It's just, you're not supposed to complete this cycle right now in the current energy. What's going to happen when Gold Heart and this person reconnect? What's going to happen when Gold Heart and this person reconnect? For the Four of Cups, I feel like when the two of you meet each other, you're going to realize that you did have past opportunities to connect. I feel like you're also going to realize that maybe the time the two of you could have connected in the past wouldn't have been a good time to connect anyways. It was just wrong timing. I feel like this person would step up and be like your King of Cups, someone who is very nurturing, kind, loving person, very spiritual in their energy. But I feel like even when you meet in the second time, you still won't be able to complete your cycle. So I don't know if the two of you have like a soul connection or like a soul contract where you're supposed to keep up with each other in each other's lives but not completely be committed to each other completely. But that's what I go on. Spirit messages for meditation. Let's see, what does meditation need to know right now? Turning spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give meditation a message. Turning spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give meditation a message. What does meditation need to know right now? Ooh, you have some mysteries to unravel. I feel like Spirit says there's mysteries yet to be unraveled. You can't know everything all at once, but I feel like you're on the verge of unraveling them anyways, right? The moon is in the dark. I feel this energy of some truth being revealed, some secrets being exposed, some sort of sense of renewed clarity coming through, for sure. You have the Three of Wands, so I feel the sense of you seeking opportunity, being more mindful of the finer details or being more connected to the small details, because I feel like you're going to find your balance and perfect your skills or your craft or whatever that is for you, because I feel the sense of collaborating and sharing views and goals and making some meaningful contributions. You have the Five of Pentacles in the dark, so I feel like you're overcoming any negative changes that have happened. I feel like it's a matter of adapting to your situation, but also being able to be open or seeking some opportunities for support or resources or whatever that is to take more time for yourself, you know? Spoil yourself too. Don't be so hard on yourself. You have the Six of Swords, so I feel like you're moving forward from any negativities or past traumas or whatever was going on with that, because I feel like you're going into more of a renewed energy. The Four of Pentacles is in the dark too. So I feel the sense of, even though you may be a little bit inflexible, a little bit rigid in your energy, I feel like you're overcoming any stresses or worries and feeling okay to stand alone or feeling more confident with being yourself or dealing with things on your own, if that makes any sense. What does meditation need to know about this energy? What is the advice here from Spirit? Are there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae? Are there any spirits that want to come and give meditation a message? The Two of Pentacles is in the dark. I feel this energy of you feeling overwhelmed. I don't know if it's overwhelmed over finances or bills or what, But you have the Nine of Wands, so I feel like you're resilient. You're going to keep going no matter how much you feel like you're restricted or discouraged. You're going to keep going. You have the King of Cups coming into your energy as well. I don't know if this is the spirit trying to tell you a message, because I feel like they're telling you to stay calm, be patient. Things are coming at its own timing. You know, think of the glass half full rather than half empty kind of thing that's trying to come through. But I feel like there's this um, really calm, compassionate person who is guiding you or being around you. The Ten of Pentacles is in the dark too, so I feel like there's this energy of finding solutions, especially when you're under pressure. Because I feel like there's a sense of you maybe delegating some task or responsibilities to others so you're not carrying all the load yourself. But I feel like you're going to be going through a phase of letting go of anything that's been a burden to you, or things that you may felt like you had to keep in the past, and now realizing that you can let them go, that you don't need to possess them anymore. But that's what I got. Lisa, hello. General love reading for Lisa. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels say that want to come and give Lisa a love message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels say, what does Lisa need to know right now in love and romance and passion? Ooh, the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups. I feel like that is your energy right now, right? I feel like your energy right now is being open to love, feeling like nurturing, feeling like you're caring and nurturing and loving in your energy, being open and optimistic for some sort of love, romance, or a fairy tale romance kind of thing that's trying to come through here. You have the Magician in the dark, so I don't know if you're feeling like you're worried about making mistakes like you have in the past, or worried about meeting the wrong person or the wrong timing or what's going on there. But with the Ten of Wands in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of holding a lot of weight, so I'm not quite sure what that is about. But I feel like you have all the tools and the skills you need to overcome any challenges you may be facing in the love department. I don't know if you're in a relationship now or not, but I feel like there is going to be some positive changes with the sun energy here, right? I feel the sense of love and joy and success coming your way. The Four of Swords is in the dark too, so I feel like I lost the card. um the Three of Pentacles want to come through. So you may have options when it comes to love. I'm also feeling like there's this energy of someone from the past. Like, I don't know if there was someone that you asked out in the past and they said no, or they asked you out in the past and you said no, but I feel like that situation is going to come up again when either you or them are going to ask each other out again, and they're going to say yes this time, because I feel like they weren't ready before. But they're ready now to revisit that offer, because I feel like they have new thoughts or a new sense of clarity about you. Or maybe you have a new sense of clarity about them. I don't know how it's playing out. Yeah, making that dreams come true. Right? The Eight of Cups, I just feel the sense of you choosing something that's more exciting, more fulfilling for you than what was. The Nine of Cups too, making that dreams come true. The sense of satisfaction, having that time to share. What is this love energy that's trying to come through here? What is this love energy coming through from a past offer? Long distance. Maybe that's why it didn't work out before, because it was long distance. Why is it going to work out now? Why is it going to work out now? Relax. Find joy in the simple pleasures of just being together. Long distance. Love knows no distance. It transcends time and space. Voids. Voids missing. Rushing to fulfill voids with love and seek inner fulfillment first. So I don't know if that's what you've been doing or if that's what you're going to do and then you're going to reconnect, but that's what I got. Maybe it's just the universe's wishful thinking that the two of you will reconnect. I'm not sure. For Gian, what are Gian's feelings and future actions for Jennifer? Is there any spirit guides, answers of news or Fae? What is Jennifer? No. What is Gian's feelings and future actions towards Jennifer? For the sun. For the sun in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of them feeling like they're in a dark headspace, right? I don't know if they're doubting themselves or doubting the connection between the two of you or what's going on there. But I feel like they're lost. Like I feel like they don't know what direction, like they're lacking a direction to move towards you. There's the Five of Wands too, so I don't know if they have different views or different, like the two of you are on different pages kind of thing. Like I feel like you're both in the same book, but maybe not on the same page of whatever's going on between the two of you, because I feel like there's some unresolved issues coming through. I don't know if you test each other patience or what that tension is all about. You have the Two of Swords. I feel like there's some decisions that need to be made, but I feel like Dion is avoiding making those decisions and just kind of like dragging their feet about it, eh? Because I feel like they should have that renewed thoughts, like new feelings or new sense of communication, right? With the Ace of Swords, I feel like they should just be honest and just be open with their communication. Just say what they need to say, right? What is going on with this energy? Why is Dion holding back their feelings and next action? Why is Dion holding back their feelings and next action? I feel like with the sun in the dark, I feel like with the sun in the dark is kind of yeah, I don't know. There's suns in the dark twice, right? Whatever's going on with Dion, I feel like they're not in the best headspace right now, right? I feel like there's been some fast paced changes between the two of you than what there was before. Not quite sure why my screen went dark for. The lights haven't changed. Um, for the Eight of Wands, I just feel like, quick action, there's excitement, there's communication, and there's all this fast paced energy. But with the Eight of Pentacles in the dark, there's like a lack of focus, some scattered energy, some delays. The Sun in the dark too, like a lack of motivation, a lack of energy, a lack of being honest with each other. But then there's the Ace of Wands. So I don't know if there's gonna be some like they're gonna snap out of it really quickly and come towards you, or what's going on there. Yeah. Yeah, like I don't know why he does this, because like there's the Ace of Swords, there's good communication, And there's fast-paced positive changes, slow progress. I mean, with taking action, excitement, communication. The communication seems to be good, but there's all this negativity that they're kind of, they feel like they have to make choices and they're not. Set in the dark twice, low energy, not being focused. I don't know. I don't know, does he have ADHD? Sometimes when you have ADHD, you have a high and then you get exhausted and you crash and you have a low and then you come back up quickly, right? He does? Okay. So that's just normal ADHD then. Sometimes it can be really, really good because you're using up all your energy. Then after you use all your energy, you have the equal amount of time as a crash. Especially if he's medicating himself. I don't know if he's medicating himself for ADHD, but it's more likely to have that hard crash when you're on meds for ADHD. That's why I choose not to. That's why I'm very all over the place with my readings and get easily distracted. But yeah, yeah, yeah. So um, yeah. Maybe if you like, there's a lot of tips online. Like Google, what is the best way, or like ask AI. Like AI is really good for that type of stuff. Ask AI like, what is the best advice on how to deal with someone with ADHD during these spells, kind of thing. That's one thing that AI is good for. Hi Anthony, long time no see. How are you? For Gigi, what does Gigi need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Gigi a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Gigi a message? Thank you so much for your donation too, Anthony. It's flamingo night. There's no theme though. I just wanted to be it flamingo for no reason. For Gigi, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Gigi a message? There's a whole bunch of Canadian gooses like squawking really loud out my window. I don't know if you guys hear that, but they're squawking really loud and distracting me. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Gigi a message? Hi, Bernard. Did you see your reading? I did your reading like an hour ago, I think. Or maybe half an hour ago. I'm not sure how long ago it was, Bernard, but I did do your reading. For Gigi, you have the Eight of Swords in the dark. For the Eight of Swords in the dark, I feel like there's a renewed energy, right? And a sense of empowerment coming through because I feel the sense of breaking free, realizing your worth or realizing your truth and like focusing on that a lot. Because I feel like you're moving forward with making better decisions or being more or looking for more opportunities where you're going to be faced with decisions of what's to come next, right? I feel like it's a matter of feeling calm when you're being pressured with making decisions, just so you keep the flow of positive energy. But our Moonbeam says your reading was 45 minutes ago. For the Six of Wands and the Light, right? That badass success is coming your way too. Because I just feel the sense of feeling seen, getting that attention, getting that praise or recognition that you deserve, or just being able to celebrate your success, right? I feel the sense of you putting yourself out there and getting complimented for it or getting rewarded for it one way or another. The Knight of Swords, well, he's just a butt cheek, so you leave the Knight of Swords wherever they are, right? Don't let them rain on your parade. What does Gigi need to know about this Knight of Wands? What does Gigi need to know about this Knight of Swords? I feel like someone is just going to be impulsive and, not be someone they could trust or rely on because they're just butt cheeks like that. The Nine of Swords, I feel like they may be playing mind games with you. So don't allow them to throw you off your path, right? See right through their nonsense. See clearly of who they are is the advice here. Yeah, the stars or the universe is blessing this journey that you're on. So I feel like you're transforming into a new energy or a new phase in your life. Right? Yeah, the King of Swords, that's just this Knight of Wands being a butt cheek, right? I feel like they're running for commitment. They're just being impulsive or hot tempered in their energy. You know, they may be filling your head with lies, but see clearly through that. You have the Ace of Swords. Don't let them distract you from all the success that you're getting here. I feel like you're manifesting your success, and I feel like you are going to be rewarded for your hard work efforts. Hopefully that makes sense. Anthony, thank you so much for your donation. What does Serenity think about Anthony? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Serenity think about Anthony right now? She's a Scorpio. Ooh, there's some Scorpio energy coming through. What exactly does Anthony need to know about this energy with Serena? Or Serenity, Serenity. What does Anthony need to know about this energy with Serenity? We'll see what that was. The Queen of Pentacles. I don't know if Serenity feels like she is the Queen of Pentacles here. Someone who is very grounded, down to earth, very slow and patient in their energy. Because I feel like she's very confident, nurturing, resourceful. So I feel like that could be her energy trying to come through here. There is the Eight of Pentacles in the dark. So I feel like she's not really familiar with you, or maybe you haven't connected in a while. You know each other in high school. Okay, yeah. But I feel like she may not feel confident of knowing you all that much with the Eight of Pentacles in the dark. There is the Three of Swords. So I don't know if Serenity has recently been through a breakup or a heartbreak of some sorts that she's still healing from, because I feel like that is affecting her energy. There's a Six of Wands in the dark. So I feel like she's not really sure of where she stands in her connection with you right now. Because with the Six of Wands in the dark, I feel like she feels I don't know if she feels like you're love bombing her, or if she's not quite sure what to make with how things are going between the two of you. There's a Three of Cups though, so I feel like she would like to go out with you to see what things would be like. But she is very guarded with the Eight of Swords. You know, she has a lot of guards up. She's not quite sure how much she can trust you or rely on you or something like that. But it does seem like whatever this is, she's going to try to overcome it to get to know you a little bit more with the Three of Cups here. Maybe out in the community or something like that. What does Anthony need to know about Serenity? Yeah, I feel like she's open to start something with you, but you know, be cautious. Her guards are up. I feel like she's had her heart broken before. Because she may have some trust issues going on. You know, Two of Pentacles. She's not really sure what decision she wants to make right now. But that's what I got. You know, Scorpios too, they don't like to express how they're feeling all that much sometimes. Sometimes they like to keep it to themselves. Hi, Mike. May. Hello, May. What does May need to know? Making sure I didn't lose any cards. What does May need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does May need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give May a message? What does May need to know right now? Ooh, you have the Knight of Cups. Love and romance seems to be what's coming through here. You have the Nine of Swords in the dark. So I feel like you're feeling better about something, or someone's feeling better about their thoughts and feelings towards you. The Nine of Swords in the dark, right? Someone feels like they're rising above. I feel like they may be wanting to ask you out, or they're thinking about if they should ask you out. Because the Knight of Cups, right? Love and romance and passion seems to be on the table here. I feel like this person is trying to follow their heart and trying to see how they feel about you. The King of Wands, they feel like there is the butterflies and sparks of fire flying, right? With possibilities of love and romance and passion. Um, I feel like they may be a little bit fearful of taking a risk or taking a leap of faith with you. Maybe they're feeling a little bit shy on how to express their desires towards you. But I feel like they feel like the Hierophant, right? They feel like they have similar views and values as you do, similar beliefs, maybe similar family traditions or whatever that is. But I feel like this person is feeling very connected towards you right now. What is this person's love energy towards May? This one wants to come through. Adventure. What is this love energy for May? Ooh, look at that. The star, right? Stars always mean that the universe is blessing you. It says your hope and optimism are a powerful love magnet for you right now. So you're the one that's attracting them towards you. Today, celebrate the love you share with those who matter most to you. And this one says, seek adventure together. It adds excitement to your journey. So I feel like there's a love in your life, or there's going to be one really soon. That is what I got. Jasmine! General reading for Jasmine. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, and or fae that want to come and give Jasmine a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, and or fae that want to come and give Jasmine a message? For the Knight of Wands in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of being a little stubborn, a little possessive. I'm not quite sure what this is. Maybe uncompromising um energy that's trying to come through just with the Knight of Wands. Let's see what that is about. Who is this Knight of Wands? I don't know if it's just someone like they just are fearful of commitments, or who is this Knight of Wands? The Devil. I feel like whoever this person is, they may not have the best intentions towards you, or I don't know. You have the Eight of Swords in the dark too, so I feel like there's this energy of I don't know if you're feeling like you're distancing yourself from this person. I don't know if you know who this person is or not. And maybe they realize that they can't control you as much as they used to, or they don't have the same relationship with you as they used to, and they're not happy about it. Whatever that is, there's a King of Swords coming into your energy as well. So I feel like this is a different person, and this person with the King of Swords is someone who is older, mature, someone who may be very strict in their energy, but also very honest. What does Jasmine need to know about this King of Swords? What does Jasmine need to know about this King of Swords person? The Ace of Swords. They may want to start something with you. I don't know if they just want to start a conversation with you, or if they have new ideas, new feelings towards you. The Five of Cups. Things may have been challenging for the two of you in the past, but I feel like they may be seeing things clearly now. The Page of Swords is in the dark, so maybe they're lacking communication, or you're lacking communication with them. Or the two of you haven't spoken in a while. Why is the Page of Swords here? Page of Swords, right? Page of Swords in the dark is kind of wanting to slow down, wanting to they may be really trying to focus on the words that you say for some reason. But I feel like the Knight of Wands, I don't know if there's gonna be a conflict between the King of Swords and the Knight of Wands, because I feel like they're both competing for your attention, or they will be. Why is the Eight of Cups in the dark too? The Eight of Cups is in the dark is just you feeling stuck and not knowing which person to trust and which one not to trust. But I feel like they're both playing games with you. Yeah, the Tower's in the dark. Yeah, I feel like there's, they both kind of have red flags, so be careful of that. That they may just both come into your energy. I don't know if you're dealing with them now or if they're coming soon, but they both kind of have red flags from like different kind of perspectives. Like this one feels like, you'll just give in to them no matter what they do. And this one thinks that they can just play mind games with you with their charm because they're being so charming and mature and making you feel like there's someone that you can count on when there's a bunch of red flags with the Tower in the dark here. Yeah, I feel like they're gonna sweet talk you with the Page of Wands energy. That is what I got. I feel like that's kind of like a warning, Jasmine, of watching who these people are who are trying to come into your energy, trying to tell you what to do and that sort of thing when you don't need to listen to them. Thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate you all. Thank you all so much. I'll be back tomorrow for more readings. Hope you all have a great night. Sorry I didn't get to everyone tonight, but yeah, I wish you all have a great night, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you, everyone. Bye.